everyone. We're back. Beige and Reds TV. The crew from earlier back at it with the match reaction.
We've come to take it
We're
over.
the 4-1 crew. 4-1 crew.
I know.
What are we? We're Team Capri Sun and stuff?
Yeah, Team Capri Sun. For sure.
Team Capri Sun in the house, man.
Team Capri Sun. That
Definitely,
is true,
definitely.
though. I mean, we have Colombia, Barbados,
Definitely. Well,
Ethiopia,
America.
right?
Yeah.
America.
I represent America. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I represent Colombia too. You can ask Chris that.
Well, we all know why. We all know why you represent
You know what
Colombia.
I mean? Hey, Lucho's here with them. You know what I mean?
And you represent Brazil. You represent Brazil as well.
Hey,
Brazil, Netherlands.
Global. Netherlands definitely. You know how we do.
Just everything.
They were. This game was a tale of two halves. I said it. Look, I was prepared for us to get scored on first. I said we're going to get hit hard, or that we're going to have that hard hit, I should say. And then I had faith. This team is a difference team, man. Difference team. In the second half, they pulled it out.
You watched the game again, right, Tough Man?
Yeah. It's still actually, it's on the last 10 minutes of it, actually. I've watched up to the 80th minute now.
Did you notice anything different compared to watching it the first time? Or
I did, actually. There's a couple of things I noticed most notably, and I'll make sure that the volume's all the way down so there's no copyright anything. Like, what I did notice about it was I get that Lucho was missing his chances. He has some big chances that he missed. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really hold it against Lucho for missing those chances because I say the same praise and merit for when Nunez misses his chances. He was creating opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one unique thing. He was a problem. And what was the most noticeable thing I noticed by watching it over, by looking at statistics, because it was something I noticed in the second time watching. I'm like, wait a minute, how many times was he fouled in this game?
We're gonna need. Oh, did something happen? Okay. Did you have the stats up, right? Just in case, like, we need to, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna wait until the first lady comes back and stuff, so we can jump on stuff. But let me go on the comments and stuff and greet everyone. Thank everyone for coming on and stuff. The OG Dr. Pops, I hope you're well and stuff. I know you're busy with work. Red for Life, big up Reds, big up Revenite, a regular in the channel and stuff. Big up Asians, big up to D. Great job on the watch along, and to Hoffman and Angel. Hey man, we do our thing, man. We do our thing. Revenite, big up Pops. Red for Life. What a team we have. What spirit. Can't wait for Sunday now. Okay, we can talk about that a little bit before we end the show. Ensman TV, big up, brother.
Oh, big up. Hollywood the house.
Oh, I haven't seen Blessings, man. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, big up, Kay.
Alexander, big up, Alexander. What else?
JK in the house. I saw JK in the house.
Liam, what's up, Liam?
Yeah.
Yep, Liam.
Team Capri Sun, we're Team Capri Sun.
Team Capri Sun.
Team Capri Sun, man.
Capri Sun.
What is it? Alexander, top of the table is lovely. Yeah, man, it does feel good to be. You know what I mean? It gets a little cold up there. You know what I mean? It's a little chilly up there.
Top of the league to you.
Oh, Mr. John Wick himself, Tarmizi.
Big up.
Morning.
Big up.
Morning. Oh yeah, it's probably morning where he's at, right?
Yeah.
Where's Crab hiding from the Harvey Hive? Crab is taking personal time and stuff at the current moment.
Yeah, he is.
Personal time and stuff. Morton. All right, brother. All right.
Definitely.
All right, brother. Ants-Man, Diaz was cold.
Thank you.
Was he?
Thank you.
I wouldn't say
That's what I was getting into.
I
He
wouldn't
was
say
fouled 4 times. Okay, why I brought up the fact that he was fouled 4 times is significant. Is because he was that much of a problem. Normally, look at other people. I mean, even when there's a high rate of fouls, look at who has a high volume of fouls committed on them. Normally, it's because you're probably a problem. You're trying to go by people. People, the only way they can stop you sometimes is just by grabbing you, tugging you, fouling you, kicking you. That's a problem. And then you're also getting these opportunities. Yes, he should have slotted those shots early, but his goal was cold. His goal that he scored was a cold delivery. You watch it over, trust me. Watch it over. You will say it's cold.
I've seen him do better though. I've seen him done better though. That's
I'm sure.
Because
yeah,
I think the definition of cold is like, I don't know. It's like different kind of like.
You know what? It was a clean shot. It was top left. It was to the right of the goalkeeper, but like, top left corner. Like, it was a really good, well taken shot. And considering he had missed all those things, I don't know, man. It was a really. You know what else? Maka was big in this game too. Maka with the corners, he was really active in putting in some really great deliveries to some of our players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Reverend I did Guna kidnap? What did he say?
What, Chris? If you say anything bad about Diaz today, you have an agenda. I have an agenda with my countrymen. Okay.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch the stream, you would have heard everything.
yeah, but the way I think, yeah, all jokes aside, right? Because I am a little bit too hard on him, is because I know what he can offer. I've watched him from the youth system in Colombia and become a professional player and stuff. So I know what he can offer. So I am a bit harder on him because I know the potential there. Even when he plays for Colombia, he is just like, I know 12th Man watches a couple of games from Colombia and stuff. He is our shining light. He's our talisman. So I expect him to be like that all the time and stuff. So yeah, for me, today's game is just an average game for Luis Diaz because I know he can do more and stuff. But I think he did okay though.
Ooh, average game.
Yeah, because I think he can do better. He does better. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe he hasn't done it for Liverpool on a consistent basis, but he can do better. I know he can do better because I've seen him do better. So
right,
Oh, he's done a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, yeah, I don't think I said anything about what I said.
He was 24. He was 87% passing. He was 24 out of 27.
No, he was good.
You know what? He was 8. He was 8 out of 15 for ground duels. He was actively pressing. He was actively on defense. He was a problem offensively for them. I told you he had 4 fouls. A couple of them should have been yellow cards, in my opinion, or could have been yellow cards, but they were just fouls. But they ended up leading into opportunities for us, like going forward. That's a really good performance. Like that's a very good performance. And then you add on top of that, they got a goal. Like, he was a problem for them, and that's what he becomes. He's the most problem-creating player that we have on this team, with his dribbling ability, albeit like his scoring could be great or better, I should say. But if you look at his previous system, even with Porto, it was very similar to what we're getting the output here in Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what people don't realize. Like, when it comes to his numbers throughout his career, he's never been a goal scorer. Like when you look at it number-wise, so he's about to hit that number range he had in Porto. He's about to hit it. So yeah, I don't know what people expect from him and stuff.
Exactly. That's my issue and problem. But he does create and present things to the forum. Like, because he's such a problem, they focus more on him. Like, and he's still active. That's why I'm saying you're getting free kicks. Chances are the places getting free kicks are probably from areas that you can move, get quick starts, or get free kicks where you can actually get a set piece from. That's important. And then channels that it opens, everything. He played well today, despite the fact that he had the misses. And I'm saying that, like, as a Nunez supporter, if I'm gonna give accolades to Nunez for what he does on the pitch, the chaos, the shots, and everything else, and the opening of channels for all those other players, and the misses that he has, I'm still going to give praises to Diaz on that same level.
Yeah, you got to be consistent, because if you end up being looked at as like your bias and stuff. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So talk about, you think you can pull up the tier thing and stuff?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we can start.
Let me make this all straight and steady.
Are you drinking Guinness, man?
I am drinking Guinness. Elliot, I'm watching Elliot in the background. Just scored. That was a great goal too. Elliot,
such a good
goal was well taken. All the goals were some great goals. Pop said it himself. These are all like goalkeepers type goals where they don't even dive. There's no point. You know what I mean? There's absolutely no point. All right. We do this here too.
Chat. Anyone knows where I can possibly find the black on black limited Liverpool kit?
I'm not sure.
From what Jamrock, from what year is it? Is it last year's? Let me see. I can find out for you real quick though.
No, he's talking about the New Balance one. I have that one. That's cold. It's like a New Balance. It's like black on black.
Oh, I've seen you wear it a couple of times. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I've seen you wear it and stuff.
Yeah, that's the kind that, like, I don't wear it too often because I don't want to wash it too often. That kind of kit.
Big up Quasi.
Well, Quasi, man. Quasi, you should be streaming, man. You got to feed those 28 kids of yours, man. Okay. Right there. Oh, 12 man, you think you can find a website where you can get that shirt you got and stuff? Do you remember where you got it?
Shoot. Let's do eBay. Most of that stuff is probably like, it's all like
eBay.
It's all confirmed, or like, yeah. That's a really tough kit to find. It's a really tough kit to find.
Yep.
You know.
There are a couple that you can do. I think the kit is black on black. I think too. You can get one like that.
No, the one I'm looking for is the one. It's a New Balance.
I'm ready.
It's white. It has like, the New Balance is like blue, and it has like red on the side or something like that. I don't know. That one I want and stuff.
Oh, it's a New Balance one. It's a New Balance one. It's white on the side.
It's like white. Yeah, it's white, and then it's like the New Balance symbol is blue, and it has some red in it and stuff.
Really?
It was like a third kit or an away kit or something like that. Yeah. I'll send you the picture and stuff.
On the LFC website, I think they have like every kit.
Yeah, I still want the purple one. The purple one is nice.
Okay, so
they sell it in the Nike website and stuff.
Oh, wait, yeah.
They do? I haven't checked there.
Yeah, they sell it on the Nike website and stuff. You can still get it.
Oh, you mean the ones that they're wearing right here? This one?
Yeah.
She wants that one and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. The purple. I call it the Purple Rain. I like that one. The Purple Rain. This Prince edition.
Prince edition.
R.I.P. the Prince. Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the Prince, man.
Yep.
Yeah. But
yeah, I have the other. There's the one that was the solid purple. I have that one. I think that was like, I want to say 3 years ago. Yeah, 3. You know what I'm talking about? The one that, yeah, it was when I'm pretty sure we had Ginny and.
Oh, there you go.
Those.
Jamrock has helped me out. I'm talking about the 1920 white kit and stuff.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one's nice and stuff. You know what I mean? That one's nice. I'm trying to get that one, but People be overcharging you on eBay, man. They be overcharging you for no reason. But anyway.
Yeah.
Show has 4 assists.
No, that kid is not cheap. That kid is not cheap.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, it's hard enough to find it, and then when you do find it, then it's even harder to be like, I'm gonna get this for a price that I'm not gonna be like, wow, that's expensive.
Sideline. Where's Crab, Barnes, and Pops? Okay, so Pops is busy with work and stuff. Barnes. Where's Barnes? I don't know where Barnes is at. And then
he's
Crab.
Also busy.
Oh, he's busy, and then Crab. He's taking some personal time and stuff. Okay, so let's start with. Let's start. I'm assuming we're gonna start from back to front and stuff.
Yeah. So Kelleher.
Yeah.
I almost said Allison, and I got so sad.
Okay, so Kelleher.
All right, yeah, let's get in. I'll try to get him in order too. I'll speak.
Okay. So Kelleher's game. I know a lot of us were complaining about his distribution and stuff, but in regards to him doing the job, I think he did a solid job. To be honest, I think the goal, unfortunately, it deflected off him and stuff. But it happens. So
yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job. Like he did a solid job. To be honest, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, and we can't. I think people sometimes confuse the fact that since we have Allison, and he is world class, you can't compare him to Allison.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no comparing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't really, you can't be judgmental and stuff. So
I would say he's about.
Yeah.
It's like in the middle between average and above average for me.
Okay.
I would say like around a 7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
All right.
I'm okay with 7.5 as well.
But there's no 7.5.
Yeah, I'm okay with an 8.
All right. Let me see how I can. I think I can add a category here.
But we can run it up, right? If we run it up, that's an 8.
You okay with 8? Let's see. I'm glad that he got it. The goal was pretty. The goal was pretty unfortunate. I was saying that during the reaction or during the live feed.
Mm-hmm.
He only had 2 saves. Do you have any fantastic saves?
No, not like the.
I would say 7, like 7.5. Yeah. Okay. Am I being a Darth Vader here? I'd probably say it was like an average performance. Ish.
No.
Right?
No.
Or is that being too harsh?
Because if we're bringing in stats into place, what you're saying is correct, right? He didn't really have to do much.
Yeah, especially in the second half.
Yeah. So that's not bad.
There was nothing really to do.
Yeah.
So, but the thing that he had to do.
The chat seemed to say they were saying 8, 7.5, 7. It's like right in that range, 7, 7.5, 8. But he didn't really have much to do. I mean, like, I'll 7.2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a whole bunch of stuff over there. Big up Coppish, though. Big up Coppish, man. Big up. I'm okay with average. I'm okay
average performance.
Yeah, I'm okay with any of them.
The goal was unfortunate. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault, but it's still all the same. If you get the clean sheet, I'd say an 8.
Okay.
At least an 8.
Yeah.
So next would be Joey Gomez.
Joey was solid.
What's your rating, Joey Gomez? Had to play the left side, and he had to play the right side.
Yeah, Joey was solid and stuff.
Joey was good. He had a yellow card. Joey had a yellow. He did have a yellow card in the game. The only one booked on our team.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fault him for that and stuff. I give him an 8 and stuff. He was solid, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I give him an 8, man.
Yeah, I give him an 8. Minus, I mean, he was there when Luton scored. He did have a little bit of.
Oh yeah, a lack of concentration and stuff.
Yeah.
But
an 8.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, where he kind of was just like he kind of gave up for a quick second and then snapped back into it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But 8's good though. I know the chat was cheering for him to score and stuff like that. So I know we had a rough first half, but I think the second half we came alive though. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did. Okay, next up is Virgil, our captain, my captain, your captain. Virgil van Dijk had a beast of a game, in my opinion, but I'd like to hear your own.
He was solid.
Oh,
like
wow.
I don't remember questioning him or anything like that. I think he did great.
Yeah, I give him.
I know why you're hesitating.
No, yeah. I'm like rethinking the game.
Yeah, I was like,
he's top tier performance for me. He was a 9 today at least.
Yeah, I put him at a 9 too. He was there.
But I mean, his header was the.
Yeah, and he got the.
His header was our captain was playing striker today.
He was.
he was going to score a second time too. Remember the one that their goalkeeper did an amazing job and stuff in saving, but he's a 9 for me. He's a 9 for me.
Yeah.
We have Kwanzaa next, right?
Yeah. He wasn't in fault. It wasn't his fault for the goal. Yeah, we have Kwanzaa next. I feel about Kwanzaa.
But I think he was part of that group though. That kind of messed up.
Yeah, it was him, Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was part of that group and stuff like that. But I think Kwanzaa did well, man. You know what I mean? I think he did okay. What's going on? Probably.
I know, right?
Don't get me don't get me started. Don't get me started, man, because I can mess this whole thing up and stuff, man.
Yeah. I would put Kwanzaa around, I would say a 7.5 for me.
Okay. I don't know. I think he did very well. I think he's just an 8, but I think he did very well. Like he didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, for me, he's an 8. Like he didn't do nothing wrong.
Very well.
Well, what do you think, Tough?
Kwanzaa had a good game. I know Kwanzaa had a good game. But he wasn't. I don't know if he was really that. What was it that stood out from his game that made you say Kwanzaa had he didn't have a great game? It wasn't like Kwanzaa did anything spectacular today. He had a solid contribution game, but nothing spectacular.
He was
third. That's why I said 7.5.
Yeah, 7, right? Okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna argue with that. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me anyway. I gotta put Connor Bradley in here because I don't have Connor Bradley in my list here. So let me load up his picture.
Okay.
Yeah, Bradley is next, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna put all
I thought Connor played well.
Mm-hmm. Solid, man.
I mean, I'm happy he's back because I missed him. R.I.P. to his dad, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was missed. Totally. That's for sure. He really makes the difference in this team.
He does make a difference. Like the kid that's come on, he's been solid since he's been playing for the first team. Like I couldn't have wished for anything better, to be honest. He's great. He was good, especially in the second half. He was more he was more higher up the pitch and stuff. It was good to see and stuff.
Yeah, and for his age, it's crazy. He's so young. I can't even imagine what he'll be like when he gets older.
Yeah.
I'll give him.
So 8.
Yeah, I'd give him above 7, average.
Okay.
Yeah. 8. Okay. So next on the list is McAllister.
So in the first half, McAllister was a bit
McAllister.
shaky.
I
McAllister
thought
was
Mac
bit
had a great game.
I think the second half he came to life and stuff.
Yeah.
Second half, that's when a lot of players came to life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Yeah,
he was definitely one of them because he also had an assist.
Oh, he did get the assist. Yes. He has to go up there for me.
Oh yeah, he had 2 assists. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, 2 assists?
Yeah, 2 assists. 2 assists.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 assists. Okay. That's what I was saying. And his assists he had some great corners. One of his corners set up 2 of Virgil's headers. Because that second header from Virgil, that was close to going in too.
It was.
But we can't give him a point. We can't give him extra points
for that.
No, I'm just saying he was making some really great passes. I mean, those are big chances. Those are really big chances. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
2 assists. 2 of them counted, but I'm just saying. I thought Maka played well. The story is I don't even really want to go on ratings on the first half because the first half is just what it is. The first half for me. Second half is just what I'm rating on basically because the first half was just it was frustrating, you know. But the second half, Maka came out and he was balling. I thought.
If there was halves,
I would have given him a 9 personally.
I would have given him a 9.5.
I would have done 8.5 to be honest.
But it would have to be in.
All right.
Yeah, we can go 9.
We should go. Let's go in the middle since. No, you had an 8.5 and you had a 9.5. We can meet in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Next on the list is our Japanese warrior, our samurai, Wataru Endo. What do you give Endo?
Again, another solid performance. We didn't really call out his name a lot throughout the game, but he was doing his job. Though he's very consistent. No. The first half he was consistent.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Go ahead.
I think it was towards this end of the second half was when we really started calling his name.
Yeah. Because
he was really putting pressure on everyone.
Even like, for example, like the pass he gave.
One of the recoveries he had, I think. Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, is that one he got the recovery from?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He recovered the ball. I mean, a quick midfield recovery of the ball, turned it around to get to Lucho to start off that break. I mean, Endo played well today. Endo, like I've been saying, like I said, to those of us that have been really backing Endo from the beginning, Endo has really proven and shown why he was brought to this team. He fills in a lot of different needs that we need. Like he does like the dirty work, but yet, he's not going to be getting a lot of assists. Yeah, he's not going to be getting a lot of goals, but that doesn't matter. He's there to do his job, and he does it well. And he's not there for the accolades. He's there to go to work. I really appreciate Endo. Definitely good game today.
Yeah. I would give him.
So what do we say now?
I would give him like an 8.5.
I'm the same with that. Yeah.
8.5. 8.5. All right. I'll put him at the top of the tier. We can always bump or move him out a little bit if we want. Endo was really good.
He was another player that was missed when he was.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Harvey.
Next on the list is I know. Well, no, we got to go to Gravenberch. Gravenberch is our last midfielder here. Ryan G. Before we get to what was it, ringlets or something?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Brian out there.
Ringlets.
Before we get to ringlets, whatever.
Before we get to him.
Let's go to Ryan G. How you guys feel about Ryan?
He was solid. Like it was from the performance he had a couple of days ago to now, it was just consistent. Like I think he did a good job.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And it wasn't so haphazard. It was like a little bit more controlled, you know, like
He needed a game like this, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think everyone was just waiting for him to have a game like this because
exactly.
The last few have just they haven't been anything special. anything to talk about. So
yeah.
I would give him an 8.
Yeah, 8. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
All right. Ryan G gets an 8. I'd say trying to tier them so where they probably fall into tiers. Front of the class to the back of the class. All right. Now we on to ringlets. Now we're on since the kids apparently don't say perm these days or whatever. Big perm.
His hair looks like soggy macaroni and cheese and stuff.
Or ramen noodles. Ooh, I think ramen noodles.
Oh, come on,
yeah,
man.
like
but
ramen noodles.
Like the microwavable ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like the beef ramen noodles or the chicken ones because they have a little bit of color to the sauce.
Yeah.
Water. Oh, poor Harvey. Still love him.
Oh wow.
He got the goal.
Oh, poor Harvey.
Which is what I wanted.
What are we rating Harvey? He did?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna go 8, man. Like.
Yeah, I'm like 8.5, 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't go that high up, but.
Oh wow.
8. He doesn't deserve less than an 8.
I would have gone 9, like Dakota. I would have gone.
Well, 8.5.
I would have gone 9 for Elliot.
5, yeah.
Really?
I'm more 8.5 than 9.
I would,
but yeah.
I want to do the mail-in ballot for Rasta Crab and say he gave him a 9. Okay, so to bump us over into that 9. I'm sure Rasta's.
I think he played well and he got us the goal, but I'm not sure if he's up there with Verge and Mac.
Yeah,
you know what's funny about it is the algorithm that I have, the sofa score stuff and everything like that kind of things, like that does the rhythms and does all the stats and adds them all up, has them at like an 8.9. That is extreme. Like most players don't get 9s in this algorithm. Most of them are like, you get an 8, that's usually like a really good score. His numbers are like very, very high. He was a lot of high energy. I think he was running around and not having a purpose somewhat in the first half. And it was kind of like when Luton got finally tired, because I know we were all talking about this during the game. Like we just said, I don't think that they have the fitness, despite the fact that they're facing this team. I still don't think they have the fitness to maintain this level the whole game. And Elliott maintained that high energy the entire game, and those are one of those difference makers where if you've got to chase this like annoying gnat or bee or whatever you want to call it around to get away from you, if he can score or he can get off some passes or he's providing defense, Harvey Elliott becomes really efficient. Obviously, I love him as a super sub, but I mean today, his energy and his level of intensity was important to have all throughout the game, I think, personally. So. Yep.
So for Harvey, I got
he's
him.
Underrated, Kenny. He is.
I got him at 8 and stuff.
Harvey should have. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's very true. Rev Knight's very, very true comment. He says Harvey should have had an assist, but your boy missed. Yeah, he did.
Let's not.
He could have had a goal early in the first half too. In the first half, he got a pass and he kind of got stuck under his feet. He got stuck under his feet and he couldn't get it out. Yeah. But I thought Harvey played well, to be honest with you. To be absolutely honest, I thought he played very well. What did you give him now? So are you going 8 or 9?
Yeah, I'm going 8 and stuff. I'm going 8. I think Dakota gave him an 8.5.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, I would have given him a 9. You want to go with what the chat says as being the tiebreaker?
No.
That was quick. It was somewhat quick. I know. I think I got a little bit of a delay, but it's all good. I think you should go with the 9. I agree, sideline.
A 9. Jesus Christ, y'all being too kind, man. But I'm not in an argument. I'm not in an argumentative mood. So
I can drop some stats for you.
Jesus Christ.
He had a good game.
No, I'm not saying he didn't have a good game and stuff. I'm just, you know what I mean, like, because an 8 is not bad. An 8 is good.
8 is good.
8 is good.
8 is good. I mean, I'm a man of the people. I'm just a man of the people, so I usually go with the chat.
No. We're going too far, man. We're going too far now. I'm trying to be nice.
I mean, it's your show. It's your show. I'm just saying. I'm doing the Vanna White here. I guess. I'm just turning the letters.
I was trying to be positive. But the negative side came out now, man. It's too late. He's an 8 for me.
All right.
That's it.
All right. He's definitely going to the front of the banner. Next is Cody Hackpo. Agent Cody is next on our list. Now we have the first lady back.
I give him an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, his overall game. Yeah, I give him an 8 as well.
8, yeah.
Yeah, overall game.
An 8.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would. Yeah, I don't have half points on here. I would definitely give him a half point, if not a 9. But I understand. But did he do better than Endo in your opinion, or was he?
But the thing is that Endo had a quiet game though. Like I think like the good thing about Endo's he's consistently giving you a solid 7 every game. He doesn't really go below a 7 for me, Endo, which is good. So, yeah, I think Apple did good. He scored and stuff.
Yeah, no, he has some good stats too. He had 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 blocked. Big chance miss is 1, of course, but he had 45 touches, so he had the least out of the front 3. He had 1 key pass. You know, it was good though. Everyone played. I think that the defense was underappreciated because if you look at some of these stats, his ground duels 6 out of 12. Normally, you're not seeing those kinds of stats from like even Cody. Even when he plays in the midfield, you're not really even seeing those kinds of stats. It's been a little bit lackluster when it comes to like really getting that defensive measure out of him. But I think that like Lucho, Cody, even Elliott a little bit. They all knew that they had to he was 3 for 5 of his ground duels. They all knew they had to engage and really keep possession and keep the press on. They're almost like saying, okay, cool, you can have the ball. And then it opens up, as like Brian was saying too to me, like it opens up everything else, and then as soon as that game opens up, you pounce, you get the ball back, you turn over, and then all of a sudden you're on the go, and those lanes, those channels are all opened up. I thought his some good performances today. I thought it was really good. Okay. So Cody, what are we giving him again? I said 8.5, right? Or 8?
Yeah, 8.5, I said 8. I said 8 for me.
Now, last but not least, of a starting 11.
Well, I thought I allowed everyone to do their thing up front because they're
last but not least in our starting 11 is Lucho. The man Lucho.
Okay. I think Angel, you got to start this one.
Yeah. Yes, Angel was straight to black.
He doesn't know what to do.
Pulled the curtain on that one.
If we're being honest,
go ahead. You can say to his face. Go ahead. Say what's up.
Yeah, take the floor, Angel.
Oh my God! If we're being honest, Oh God. If we're being honest, I'm going to go with a 7. Um, I'm not saying he had a bad game because he didn't have a bad game. I'm just basing this on. I'm always going to rate him a bit harder than everyone else just because of obviously he's my fellow countryman and what he does for Colombia and stuff like that. So I expect more from him, but I didn't think he had a bad game whatsoever. He can do better. So it's just me giving him the tough love kind of treatment and stuff. So for me, it's a 7. But yeah, I would like for either one of you to like say why he wasn't a 7 or anything, and we go from there. So yeah.
I mean, first half was extremely frustrating.
I'll repeat. The man was fouled 4. Yeah.
Yeah. He had like I don't know if you have that stat how many attempts he had this game because there was a lot.
Oh yeah.
There was
For him?
that for him, like a lot. I lost count.
Yeah.
There was that one specific one. I believe it was towards the end of the first half, right? The one that we said was the best one he's had.
Yeah. The one where Endo chipped it over and stuff
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Yes. I think besides that one and the goal and his goal, which was well deserved, he didn't have a bad game, but it just wasn't anything like I'm used to seeing. Because I know his potential and I've seen it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would say he's like a 7.5.
But I feel like this game has been probably his most complete game because I felt like the team was relying on him. A lot of the passes were going to him, so
They were
to kind of carry the front three in a
Yeah.
way. So he did see a lot of the ball today. So
He did. And yeah, this is probably one of his best games this season. But again, I know his potential. So I would say about a 7.5 or an 8.
Okay.
That's just me. People, you can come at me. I don't care.
It's on you, 12th man. It's on you now.
Yeah.
I'd have to be. I know defense. I know. I know. I'm the Lucho Defense League. At times, I think this is a rightful case to be such. If you look at his numbers definitely say he was actively present in the game, albeit just like I just answered Reverend Knight's question on how many big chances he's missed. 3 big chances missed is big. He had an XG of 1.81. He had 3 shots on target, 3 shots off target, 4 shots blocked. He was 2 out of 5 for his dribble attempts, 24 out of 27. So for his passing, so it's 89% for his passing. So he was being accurate with his passing. Most you got to think the most of his passes are going to be closer to that, where he's receiving the ball most times, midfield in their final third. 8 out of 15 ground duels. This is our left wing, the guy that's often being compared to Mane in his defensive levels. 8 out of 15 ground duels says he was actively winning back chances, taking on opponents, trying to keep the press on, doing what gets him into these teams for Klopp as a guaranteed pretty much left wing starter. And that is playing defense and being the most creative player on our team on the pitch. And certainly today, the reason why everyone looked for him was because he is that burst of creation that we need against teams that are going to just throw guys back, really press, really play hard, foul, do the little things, get physical with you, have 6, 7, 8 guys huddled around the box, or if not in the box, and you're looking for him to create. He is. Harvey Elliott had 70 some odd touches. He only had 50 some odd touches. So our offense is still going towards the right somewhat and technically, but the chances that he had, he made decent use of. He just didn't finish his dinner. And those 3 big chances could have killed us or could have been critical, but we were very, very tough to beat today. And I think Lucho was a big part of that. He's the only one that actually remotely looked like we were going to score in the first half. He didn't, but he was the only one that was at least looking like we were going to score. And then second half, everyone woke up and he scored.
Yeah.
So
what do you give him?
I think Lucho deserves a little bit more praise. That's my stance. I would have given him a 9. I thought that he had that kind of a performance today because he did have the team on his back. Everyone knew that. He's the best player. He was the best player, the biggest star on the pitch today, other than obviously Virgil. But I'm saying offensive minded wise, the guy that you're looking for scores is going to be him. And it so happens that our captain, who's the other star that I just spoke of, scored the first goal for us anyway. So
So what does that average to?
I think Virgil. I really think Lucho had. So you had an 8, right?
No, I had a 7.
He had a 7.
It's got to be.
I'll bump mine up to an 8. I'll say 8. I said 7.5, 8, but I'll say 8.
Yeah, you're great. You're great. Okay.
So it would be.
Okay.
It would be an 8. Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, your 7 killed the average. Your 7 killed the average. I could have given him a 10. He was still in it.
Oh my god.
I
explained myself.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was Robbo got subbed in for Bradley at the 68th minute. What was your feelings about Robbo?
He didn't do much.
There was not much. I feel like the subs that came on, they came on towards the end. So
yeah, he didn't do much. For me, I will give him a fail just because I'm just poking someone's buttons and stuff.
No, why
fail?
Why are you trying to drive the averages down? I know. He's like trying to drive the averages down now.
Just to poke someone's buttons and stuff.
Yeah, I know why you want to do fail.
But no, I think Robbo came in. He did a job. He was average and stuff.
Yeah, average. Yeah. I feel like the rest of the subs should be average. They all did their thing.
Yeah.
Well, Quasi says a strong 8. Look, you see Quasi's comment.
For what?
Stefano, I know.
Well, he bailed out. He did what was needed to stretch the field. He balled
out.
He's talking about Diaz, I think.
Is this Diaz?
Yeah, I think he's talking about Diaz. This is why.
Yeah.
This is about Diaz. Oh, because I saw he gave it. He gave it 8. I thought he was over
8. Yeah. We gave Diaz 8. So yeah, I'll give Robinson a 7. He was good. Yep.
So
I put him in average.
We giving Robbo a
average. Yeah, he did a job.
Average.
Yeah.
Next was Bobby Clark. Bobby Clark came in for Ryan Gravenberch.
Same,
average.
Yeah, average as well. He came on. He did what he had to do. I guess I can't really.
Okay. And then McConnell and Dan's, they came in at the 89th minute. I don't know if I want to I wouldn't necessarily. They didn't really have much to.
But Dan was about to get an assist, man.
By that time, the game was pretty much already over.
Yeah, no, but Dance was so close to getting an assist. Dance was so close to getting an assist.
Did McConnell get an assist?
No, I said Dance.
No,
Dance.
Oh, Dan's. Oh, yeah.
He was so close to getting an assist and stuff. So close.
No, I heard you. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been great.
One assist and he didn't do much.
Well, then that's all. Now you got to. Who's your man of the match?
He didn't get an assist though. That doesn't count an assist.
No, he didn't get an assist. I didn't say that.
I think he's talking about someone else, maybe.
One assist.
Good.
Oh, he's talking about what he said before. For Diaz.
Oh, but we put
he's
Diaz
not
in
talking
8.
to me then.
Yeah, Diaz is 8.
Yeah, we gave him an 8.
I know, maybe. Gave me.
Yeah, we gave Diaz an 8.
Man of the match.
I was trying to give him a 9. But yeah, give me 8.
Dan's like drifty with hair. So funny.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, man of the match for me.
That's it. So who would you give your man of the match to? Who's your man of the match? Yes, Dakota. Who's your man of the match?
I'd say McAllister.
Okay.
Yeah. He got 2 assists.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I feel like he really helped turn the game around as well. Verge was amazing as well, but for me, it will have to be McAllister. Yeah.
McAllister. Okay. Chris, do you want me to go first? You want to go?
I would say McAllister as well. I'm trying to think. But McAllister, he stepped up in the second half. Yeah, I would say McAllister and stuff. You can't argue with him having 2 assists in the game and stuff. You can't argue that.
It's tough.
So.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. Well, since my vote isn't going to necessarily count or make a difference, I'll say Lucho. How about that? I'll say Lucho is my man of the match. I think it's solid. I would have gone VVD because he played the captain, he had a captain's goal. He had the goal that gave us hope, woke everyone up. Was a well taken. We'd all been talking about corners being something that we needed to get goals from. We were getting a ton of corners tonight. I thought that Verge was really, really, really. He was really, really engaged. I would either give it to Verge or I would have gave it. I thought Lucho was more of a presence and an important piece. I think everyone's just so concentrated on the misses. And again, I just don't understand why everyone's like, Lucho misses, it's a problem. Nunez misses, it's okay. He's working. He's doing this. He's doing that. Lucho was doing similar things today. And that's why I'm like, he was engaged. He was like a problem for Luton. It's as simple as that. But
okay.
I guess it's Macca. It is Macca. I just had to at least give my shout.
Yeah.
Macca.
Oh my God.
Well deserved though. Those 2 assists were beautiful assists. The corner was. Yeah. What happened?
You trying to get your point in and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You being Mr. Positive over there and stuff. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I mean, when Nunez does miss, Nunez has such a hard time with his finishing, and I love Nunez, but I'm still gonna, give him a hard time, as I did with Diaz today.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel just because they play great towards the end, you still have to think about what happened before. And those missed chances.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
But the weird thing about Nunez, right, is the fact that I think it really is just the fans that are in the internet that criticize him so much, because I don't feel that hostility in Anfield with Nunez.
Yeah.
Nunez gets a lot of love. A lot of love.
He's a lot of love. I'm one of those that give him a lot of love. And that's why I'm saying I'm not going to all of a sudden be hypocritical and say, oh, but Diaz gets no love because he missed. A couple of shots were decent shots that the goalkeeper made some really good saves on. Their goalkeeper did a decent job despite letting in 4 goals. That's difficult to say, but he did.
Yeah, their goalkeeper did have a couple of great saves, I must say.
Yeah. Yep. I thought it was a good game, though.
The good thing, there was no injuries, so we're good. So
there were a few little things.
Yeah, little tense moments where you're like no,
Diaz was on the
please.
floor. Gakpo was limping, you said.
Yeah.
Elliot had that weird fall.
In his back.
I feel like every game we're all going to be holding our breath just a little bit.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
The amount of injuries we have, we know that we can't afford to have anyone else get injured. So we're going to be, enjoying the game, getting, frustrated and whatever. But in the back of all our minds, we're going to be like, please.
Just get through. Just get through.
Be careful. Yeah. Just get through this half. Just get through this minute. Because, And I can only imagine what Sunday is going to look like.
Oh, God.
I thought, we can briefly, if you want. I know you said you're going to mention or maybe talk a little bit about what your thoughts are going into that game from the experience of this game. Are you more confident about Sunday?
No, Chelsea's a different animal, though. We can sit there and banter them, right? Because we can sit there and banter them. We can, because they've been, to say nicely. No, forget it. Say nicely. They've been horrible this season. They've been trash and stuff. All right, they've been garbage. Dumpster water. All right,
they're in the mud.
Hot dog water and stuff. You ever seen
hot dog water? Oh goodness.
Horrible. That's what Chelsea has been and stuff. You know what I mean? But they've had a couple. They have a couple of players back. They have Nkunku back. They have Jackson. We can sit there and criticize Jackson, but it seems to click for them when Jackson plays and stuff. So
Jackson's also the guy that missed that one-on-one against City. Jackson and Jackson.
He's a weird one as well. He's a weird one as well.
I mean, he's talented, but it's just one of those things.
He's a weird one, but it seems to click for them when they have certain players back and stuff. So it's going to be a different test. And when you really think about it, when you look at the table, they are different than Luton. So it's going to be a different game. We go there and we got to win, man. I don't want to hear no if, buts, and maybes and injuries. Like, let's go get the dub. Let's go celebrate. Let's go get drunk or whatever people do after, and let's enjoy it. And then we move on to the next game after that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I haven't heard any news in regards to Nunez
or Salah.
So they probably just resting. He's probably holding them back, get an extra couple of days to rest and stuff, and they'll probably be in the squad on Sunday. And then let's go do our thing and stuff, you know? That's that.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking Stefano said tuna water. That's even nasty.
Oh.
That's worse, man.
That is. That might be worse than hot dog water.
I think the stench too. Oh God.
I know. That's
yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah. No, I feel like Chelsea will be. They're going to be a lot tougher than Luton. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We just have to come out from the start again. I don't know if I can handle this.
Oh hell no!
First half struggle and conceding a goal. I don't want to see it.
But do you think because they were played so bad against us before, which was a couple of weeks ago, well actually like 1-2 weeks ago, do you think they're gonna come trying to like be aggressive, and that will probably leave them open in a way? If they come and try to play football with us, that's gonna end them in a way.
Yeah. They're definitely gonna pull out everything on Sunday. Yeah. I don't see them coming at us like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna throw everything at us. But
you know what I think too? Like I think it shows, which is weird to say because Pochettino has experience, but his lack of experience was shown against City. And what he made, like halftime, he made those changes.
By basically going defensive too early.
Yeah.
I just think, you know what? I don't even know. I think that he knows his team. And he knows that if he keeps trying to go toe to toe with this City team or a Liverpool or a Arsenal, his team is going to get hit in the face hard, and they're going to go down. So, like, I think he was thinking, we got our one goal. We're at the Etihad, and let's be happy with that. Let's try to get out of here with that because we were somewhat lucky to get that. We're not pulling some rabbit out of the hat brace from Sterling, even though I had Sterling getting a goal that game. And then they're not going to, like I said, Nicholas Jackson had that breakaway, and he ended up getting nothing out of it. I think that Poch really does know his team is what it is. They're still a team trying to find their way, and they might have some individual brilliant moments, but I don't know if they're really a team just yet. Gallagher is your best player on your team, that's tough. That's real tough. So, I mean, they've got a lot to play for. The next game up, that's how I look at it. Next game up is the most important game on the schedule, period. Whichever game that is, that's the game I'm focused on. And I'm glad that we have the opportunities to say, hey, that's a final, or hey, that's a semifinal, or whatever it is that we're running into, that helps a lot with the motivation. And I really do think that Chelsea it's going to be interesting. Luton was no joke too. Luton was on good form going into this game. I mean, we're talking about how well, and albeit it was at Luton, but they were talking about how well they played against Manchester United. And they've played well against every team this year, whether it's City, Arsenal, Spurs, obviously us. Like, they've played well. And albeit, again, it was at home, but still you can see the measure of talent, or at least teamwork is there for their team. So I don't want to undercut the competition of what we want to. I know they're at the bottom of the league, but I thought Luton is a very well constructed team. And I think that that it's unfortunate they're at the bottom of the league, because that's probably not where they deserve to be. But yeah, I think that going into this Chelsea match, we should take a little bit of confidence, or a little bit of a head held high, to know that we can get through this and bring home our first piece of silverware.
The first of 4.
Yeah, yes, that certainly is.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
Think about it. First of 4.
Hey, man, let's do it, man.
Elliot came out and said, "Oh, I want all the belts." That's what he's screaming right there. I want all the belts. That's what he's screaming right there. With his ringlets.
It's the ringlets. Yeah, I agree. Would you take Tommy Turnip as the next LFC boss? Tuchel. Tommy Tuchel.
I'm good.
You're good.
I think Tuchel's a little bit too defensive minded, I guess you could say. In essence, I know considering that my remembrance of Tuchel is the Chelsea matchups that we had, and how everyone's always been saying, why is it always 1-1, 0-0? It's just really, really humdrum games. And I'm like, Tuchel's associated with that. That's not Klopp playing to that level or trying to bring that type of game out. That's Tuchel's hand. I'm good on Tuchel. He can stay at Bayern.
Well, he's not. He already announced that he's leaving the end of the season.
Oh.
Wow.
So it's a lot of stuff going on. Like, there's a lot of stuff now. Apparently, rumors are they're going all in on bringing Xabi.
Oh, yes, yeah. I did hear that Bayern Munich is going to go all in on Xabi. Yep.
But apparently, I read a report that Liverpool's already started negotiations with Xabi. But then I just read something about he prefers to go to Bayern. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
I heard that too. I saw that headline. I just don't know. If I'm Leverkusen and you get us to the Champions League, or about to get us possibly get a Bundesliga title, excuse me, finally, and that's a huge accomplishment considering how Bayern Munich, their history, how big that is in the history of the Bundesliga, and then you top it off with the fact that it's to Bayern Munich. It's like, okay, it's bad enough that Bayern Munich gets just like takes all the best talent from all the teams in their own league. But then you're going to now take the best coaches and keep just cycling through the Bayern Munich like machine. If I was a Leverkusen fan, it's one thing to see you go to Liverpool. It's another thing for you to go and know that I have to see you twice a year. You know, you're always going to possibly be preventing me from getting Bundesliga, the experience that you possibly just left us with. Dude, that's too much. That's a step too far. Yeah. I think that's the one reason why Klopp said, I'm not coaching another English team. You know what I mean? Like imagine if Klopp's like, you know what, I'm going to take a year off, and then he comes back and he coaches like, I don't know, Everton or United or something, you know, like something like that.
Yeah.
What if Pep Linders gets the job? Nah.
No, I don't want him.
Nah, I'll rather take Tuchel than him.
Oh wow, easy man, easy.
No. It's not that. It's just like you really got to think about it too, right? If the structure was in place at Liverpool and it was just Klopp leaving, then okay, it's going to be a simpler transition. But everyone is leaving, and you're leaving him with like no backup, no structure in place. I'm good.
Don't you? Well, what if he stays, and because he stays, people say, "I'll stay with you," because it's not in the forecast of him staying.
That's flip-flop.
Originally, everyone thought, "Oh, he's leaving," but he did leave it open that if Liverpool wanted to approach him, that he would be open to it. He talked about how his boys are Scousers, you know, and that's all they know. And he talked about his love for the city. There's so much, and it's almost like, and I get it, like he almost be that rebound manager. I know, I see you shaking your head, but I mean, like at least you have something there that knows the system, knows everything else. I'm not so all against it. All things depending, because realistically, if Xavi does go to Bayern Munich, and now all of a sudden we're going, oh, who are we going to take? You're saying you're taking Tuchel? No, I'm good on that.
Obviously, I won't really take Tuchel and stuff, but I would prefer him over Pep Linders.
Hey, I mean, those two are the only ones that showed up for the job interview. You know what I mean? And you're saying that's what I heard. That's honestly, what I heard.
I just like being a number 2 is different than being a number 1.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
And when he was a number 1, he failed. They kicked his ass out. They sent him back to Liverpool and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's different.
Yeah. What's this team? Doesn't this team teach you fall down 7 times, get back up 8? Like,
you know, I just find it I find it to be weird because we try to forget what happened last season, but we remember what happened last season. It was a dark time for us, and what was happening? The way they ridiculed that man.
Yeah.
Have we forgotten how people were? I was part of them. I was one of them. I was part of the. I was part of the squad. I was part of.
Yeah, you were
with the torches and stuff. Ready to go to his house and stuff. The way we ridiculed that man, and sat there and blamed him for every little thing, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me and stuff, in my opinion.
Right. So. I got you. I wasn't one of those people, but I got what you're saying. I know. I saw the light on the hill.
So many.
Yeah. So this guy right here, if people don't know who he is, I'll tell people, look into him. He's good. He's good. He was a player. He wasn't a great player, but he played. Tactically, he's good. What I'm hearing about him when it comes to communication wise, his level of communication is different level. Like he's no more about his communicating with people, communicating with the fans, more than his tactical announce. But tactically, he's very good and stuff. So, yeah, man, he's.
But his communication is not the greatest.
No, that's what they talk about. They talk about him being an exceptional communicator and stuff, and getting his thoughts through and his plans through. So,
to the players.
Yeah. So, and with the fan, he has a good connection with the
How
fans.
strong of an English speaker is he?
I don't know. I can find out for you, but
that's very key. I know that it's key because, you know.
But no, like for example, right?
Speaking. One of the reasons why people love Klopp so much is because, despite the fact that sometimes interpretation gets a little lost, he still is so, like, as in the warm nature and the things he says and the way the demeanor and everything else that he says, it allows for you to like ingratiate yourself to him, and that makes it a little bit easier because it makes you it possibly even gives you that coach a little bit more time to really develop, inform, and shape the team in his image. You know, despite the fact of like, oh, of course we all want to win immediately, but if you have a soft spot for that person, you're rooting for him. It sometimes it's because at least you can communicate with them. You can feel like if you sat down and tried to have a beer with them, he would be able to, like, you know, make you feel.
You know what I think too, though? Like, if whoever comes in, I don't think, because of the impact that Klopp has left us at, it's gonna be very hard for any manager. I think even for Xavi, when he comes in, obviously because he's loved, but he'll have a hard time if things don't go well. So it is a tough position for any manager in the world, regardless of what you've won. It's gonna be a tough thing to replace Klopp and stuff.
Yeah. Whoever comes in is gonna have big shoes to fill, that's for sure.
You know.
Yeah. I saw that Ruben Mora's English is like Jose Moreno was apparently in first season. Okay.
Yeah. But that's the thing too. Remember when Klopp came too, his English wasn't all that great. He learned over the year to be more proficient at it as well. So, you know. But yeah.
But Jose Moreno, that was a long time ago. But I got what you're saying. Because now some people have the image of Jose Moreno now, but yet when his first season, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But yeah, man. But we'll have to wait and see, man. Like.
Yeah, there's still time.
There's still plenty of time. That's why I've been saying time and time again. Look, if you are one of the blessed to get to experience, now that we have the announcement of this being the last dance for Klopp, and you get the opportunity to go to these games, you know, be a part of that atmosphere, see some epic games, important games, as I've heard before. Like every game's a final going on, basically. You know, there's like at least 12 finals for the Prem, and there's like. Obviously, all the games that we have coming up, you should be very, very blessed and fortunate to understand the fortune that you have to be able to be going there. So I'd like to make sure that our crowd stays up. You know, even the internet community here, we keep our heads up. You know, because this is going to be it's not going to be an easy ride, but hey, you'll remember those soldiers that were walking with you. That's how I see it, that we're supporting and we're like, you know, really believing in this team.
Yeah. And Anfield needs to step, you know, they need to step it up.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I don't understand. If I was there, I'd be the loudest one out of how many people? That's saying something. Like, they need to figure it out. I don't know what. And yeah, honestly, I would love for him to be the manager.
That'd be great. That would be great.
That would be amazing.
How about this? If Ted Lasso becomes the manager, maybe can he take on Pep Linders as assistant manager? How about that? Man, it'd be perfect. That'd be a perfect little combination.
Yeah. But we'll see, because we'll see. Yeah. But I would hope, right? Because I know everyone's talking about Alonso and stuff, and it seems like Liverpool's going all in on him as well. I hope they have a plan B. I really do, because right now, like typically, I think the way the footballing world works, around this time, people start planning for next season. The clubs start planning for next season. So right now we're a little bit behind and stuff. So I would hope they have someone in place already, or a sporting director in place to start planning for next season, because I don't want to be caught with our pants down type thing. You know,
there was a rumor about the West Ham guy, by the way. There was a rumor about us like being connected with the West Ham
Yeah, but you have to pay him off, no, right? You have to buy out his contract, right?
I don't know the all the ins and outs of what's left on that, but I know that was at least a mention, a blurb.
Zaba's not coming. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't need that arrogance in the squad.
We don't need it.
And plus, he's too much asparagus, man. We're not good with that,
man. Yeah, I feel like there has to be something going on. The way Klopp came out, with his message saying that he's leaving, I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes that none of us know about. Again, there's a lot of time, but that day, and I don't find it surprising. They have stuff planned,
Yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't announce something if there was nothing there to go off of. He would have just waited.
Yeah,
so
they wouldn't have announced it at all, actually, until the end of the year.
Exactly.
If it wasn't, it was going to be leaked. It was going to be leaked. Most certainly it was going to be leaked. And rather than have it be leaked and have it get messy and then have it be all this rumor and then have people all like they're like, look, word's out, you're going to do it. But he had already announced it to the club in November.
Mm-hmm.
So just think about it. That's a lot of months. That's how tight-lipped
right?
Liverpool is. That's how tight-lipped Liverpool is. That there was no one.
Depends on when he told them in November. So let's say the beginning of November. So he announced it to the public in January, correct?
Mm-hmm.
January, yeah. So it's been almost 2 months.
Like 2 months. So I would assume the moment he announced them, Liverpool were like, all right, we need to start making phone calls. We need to start putting people in place. Like, I would hope so. As a business person,
they would have to.
I would assume they thought that way.
Yeah.
I think that they probably still did a somewhat like a confidential job search, basically.
Yeah.
Like as in, even though they're inquiring, they still would require that you have some like NDA style, like you can't say anything type thing as to what's going on until they actually officially announce that they're in the search for a coach. And maybe, who knows, like maybe if he found some rejuvenation over that, maybe, Jurgen changes his mind. I've mentioned about how Alex Ferguson changed his mind. He was announced his retirement and then turned around and said, you know what, I'm gonna do this again. So that possibility is always out there. But I thought that Klopp has always been someone that has been very, forthright. He's going to keep it real with his players. He's going to keep it, he's not going to play games or anything like that. He's not doing something for like a bigger contract. It's none of that stuff. I mean, sometimes I think we make the disconnect that these people are human beings as well. And hey,
he's very honest.
He's done that. If doing this accomplishment, in my opinion, if he gets to do what I have him doing with the Europa Quad, that's dropping the mic. That is a drop the mic segment on this Last Dance with us. So I'm appreciative of him, and I'm just enjoying the last moments I get to see this manager as our manager. And then when that day comes for the next manager that we have to decide, of course, I would love to know who it is, but they're not going to announce Xabi Alonso while they're still in the middle of
no way.
Bundesliga tour. Like he's not going to be like, yeah, I'm out. I'm going to Liverpool after this.
Yeah, no way.
He's not saying that.
But I would
that's some disrespect that Bayern Munich is actively, quote unquote, like trying to get him as their next coach, even though Tuchel announced this year or announced he's leaving at the end of the year. That's some blatant like white flag. Like they're just waving the white flag basically and saying we don't believe Tuchel's going to get us there. Even if he were, we're not keeping him. We're going to make a stand to keep him.
But I think the issue with Tuchel is that I think it's a player issue as well. I think the players don't like what he's bringing to the club. So you can be a tactician and all you want, but if the players can't connect or can't relate to your plan, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. So, yeah, man. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Yeah, we'll definitely see.
But
if Klopp ends
yeah, I agree.
It's just it depends. It depends on what 2 trophies though.
Yeah.
Let's be real now. Let's be real now. Be real now. It depends on the 2.
It depends on the 2.
So if he leaves on another double, like he leaves on an FA Cup and he leaves on a League Cup, you're like, you know what?
Nah.
Didn't do it for me, bro.
I know. Deep down, 12 man, you're gonna be positive. You're gonna be like, damn, you're gonna be a little hurt.
Put it this way: would I would go to the parade.
12 man, come on, man.
Oh, you wouldn't go to the parade? They had a parade for the double.
I didn't go.
No, I know. Okay. I mean, if I'd actually ask that, if I finally get my little patch of Liverpool real estate, and I could be there for the games, or I could be there for the parade, and I knew the parade's like that Saturday or something, I'm going out there.
Dakota, what two would you want? If we can only get 2, what 2 would you want?
I didn't think about it.
There's only 2. I'll tell you right now. There's only 2.
Right.
Since the beginning of this, I'll take that back because since the beginning of the season, I guess I was one of the very negative people, one of the few people that said that I don't think we'll win the league. I just think the squad wasn't constructed enough to win the title. I said that, and I'm say it again. That's just the way I felt and stuff. But
even with the acquisitions, even for all the acquisitions,
yeah, I felt that there was some gaps and stuff, right? But I did say.
And what were the gaps that you had?
I felt like the 6th position. I felt like a center back and stuff like that. I felt like an attacker, an extra attacker and stuff. So like cover for
maybe the extra attacker I can understand. But
like a coverage for Mo Salah, an extra center back, and a 6 and stuff. That was me and stuff, right? So I felt whatever, but we've been doing very well. So credit to the squad, the management. They've been doing well. They've kind of moved me a little bit to the left or to the right, whatever. But I did say in the beginning of the season, like, I don't care what else you give me, the Europa League.
That's the bare minimum.
That to me, that's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Anything else with that is extra for me.
Okay, I can see reasoning.
Yeah, Klopp hasn't won Europa, so Europa would be.
That's the last cabinet piece.
That would be number 1.
Yeah, and
that completes the entire set. He would have won every trophy you can possibly, every major trophy you can possibly win.
But even if you look at it with UEFA rankings, Liverpool is number 1 in Europa League based on the rankings we are in UEFA and stuff. So there is no excuse for me with the Europa League. You go and win it. And now, but
Leverkusen could be
Leverkusen is a hard team, though.
Yeah, they're still in Europa, man.
But I have faith.
You know what I mean? But then also you look at expectations have changed, right? So now the title's there for us to win. Go win it. I like, to be honest, I didn't believe it in the beginning of the season, but now every game passes by, expectations change and stuff. So go win the title. Sorry,
that is funny.
Hey man, don't be disrespecting me. I mean, I'll get my Sicarios on you, man. It'll be the Mafia versus Sicarios, man. Well, nothing but love for you, man.
Yeah. I just feel like we need to keep doing what we're doing, keep getting points, because I don't know what it is with City, but the second half of the season they start to go crazy.
Dakota, to be honest, I'm not worried about City though. Like in a weird, I don't know where the chest is coming from for me, or the cockiness. I'm not really worried about them at all. I'm not like the one team that is, I guess in a way, I want to say worried about, but I'm looking back on is Arsenal. But even then they capitulated today and stuff. But we don't want to compare stuff.
Arsenal,
right?
You know what I mean?
But we don't need no mafia. We don't need no mafioso cartel wars. Let's keep it chill. Let's keep it chill.
No, of course.
I know.
Me and Stefano go back and stuff. So we cool people. We cool people and stuff.
I can understand what you're both saying. I can understand with the concept of Europa is important because Europa gets us Champions League next year. Europa is a major title. It gets us into the into even more competitions because we're the Europa champion, other than the Champions League.
Super Cup as well. Super Cup
exactly.
as well.
So that's important. And then, like, albeit, like, if my pursuits are for all the belts, okay? I want all the Infinity Stones because I think, like you just said, the Super Cup, that's part of the Infinity Stones in my book. I want all the Infinity Stones for the Gauntlet. But just the 4 that we're talking about, if I had to pick 2, I am still picking Europa and the league as my top 2. I want to see this one.
Same.
Because that opens up everything. That puts the cement, that drops the hammer on no one saying, oh, well, Klopp only won the Premier League once. That BS, that gets pushed away. And on top of that, is it a disappointment to win the 2 other cups? No. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's still an accomplishment. I'm not going to dismiss the fact that the League Cup and FA Cup are significant cups in England. They're really, really admired in England, and they're important cups. I mean, all Arsenal has to hang their hat on, with Arteta at least, is the FA Cup. That's it.
Yeah.
You know? So they're important, but obviously, I want the Europa, and if I had to pick 2, I want the Europa and I want the league.
Yeah.
That's high standards, I know, but I think we have a great opportunity to get both. I would have put us, maybe it would have been difficult with all the injuries, but I would have put us as a contender for the Champions League if we were in the Champions League. Considering our performances, the runs, the amount of like actual talent that we have on this team, we could have probably been competing. The Champions League, I don't think, is that packed with talent this year. Out of the 16 left, I think like 8 of them are like top-notch teams. The other 8 are like either mid to like lower end teams.
Even then, though, like I think there's only probably like 2 teams that can kind of like win it, and that's Real Madrid and then City if they want to like get their act together. Those are only 2 teams I think that, because Bayern Munich aren't the best. PSG, I guess. I haven't seen them play in a while, so
I think Bayern has a better chance than PSG, to be honest with you. But
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Also redemption too, right? 1920 season couldn't really enjoy anything, so I feel like if we win the league, then finally people are able to celebrate how it should be.
So great. Yeah, that'd be so great.
I might have to book a flight.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. Barnes, if you're watching this, Dad, you gotta figure something out. We're all gonna go. Gonna go. We'll all meet up.
That would be cool. Yeah, definitely.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would definitely be fun. That would definitely be fun. Got some things to look forward to. It's gonna be a good year. I thought it was always going to be a good year. It's been an even more special year now that, it's a bon voyage party year, and I'm looking forward to the run. I think that it is interesting. I see on some of the stations or some of the channels how a lot of people are like trying to be who's the first to like this player, that player, this or that. It's very interesting. But the internet has its receipts. Just everyone know that out there in the chat. Internet has its receipts.
Look who joined.
The man, the myth,
Hello.
the legend.
Did you hear what I said? I said that if Liverpool win the league, we have to go to England. Okay, we're going.
There you go.
For the parade. Okay.
I mean, if you play this parlay, if you play the goal scorer parlay, you'd have the money probably.
That could be true. I should have did parlay.
That's impressive. That was impressive.
Yeah, he got everyone right, and then I got Harvey.
Yeah,
Harvey was the only one I didn't have.
Yeah,
but wicked stream, guys. Yeah, I just got off of Sarcasm City TV. That was a wild one.
It was.
Wild. I bet it was.
Did they talk about the Arsenal game?
They did. Arsenal was getting cooked.
As they should.
I said it yesterday. I said Porto's no joke, but Pops was like, "Oh, what I mean?" But I'm like, "Nah, Porto is good this season, man.
Porto is good. People, I've
a good defensive team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they've only let in 16 goals all season.
That's good.
Yeah.
Obviously, the league standard is different, but that's still good though.
Yeah.
No, I got you. I still think Portugal is I don't think France is the 5th best league in the world. I think Portugal is the 5th best league in the world, and I think they bumped France from the top 5. Personally,
I don't know, man.
That's a good debate.
Why? I mean,
I don't know, man.
You think France is a better team, has a better league than Portugal?
Their top 4 is better than Portugal's top 4. I can guarantee that.
I don't know, man. That's debatable.
No,
you
it's
got
not.
Benfica, Sporting, Porto.
All right, so if it's based player to player, maybe, but I think tactically Portugal is better though. It's a more tactical league than France. But player for player, I think France has the better players. So
yeah, but Porto got better teams because how many of those teams are always in Europa and Champions League and doing well every season?
Exactly.
That is true. Exactly. Benfica went to what, the quarterfinals last season? No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Porto's doing well.
Portugal's that gateway for South America, man.
Correct.
A lot of South American players go through Portugal because it's a lot easier transition.
The transition is easier and stuff. You know, I also read something that, you know how this coming season, right? The 5th place team goes to the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, well, I don't think so.
But it's not. But it's
because Spurs and Manchester United messed up the coefficient for the Premier League.
Yeah.
Newcastle and Man U.
Yeah, so
Newcastle. My fault. I said Spurs.
So it's based on like an English team will have to go farther in these tournaments for them to secure a 5th place spot.
Yeah.
No.
That's right. Either Man U or Newcastle would have had to make knockout rounds for the 5th spot to be open up for England. But because both not lost in the group stages, they don't have it.
So right now, Germany and Spain are taking the 5th spot right now.
Correct. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right.
Hey Barnes, I heard your boy prefers to go to Bayern Munich.
Nah, don't read that noise. He'll be here in the summer. Don't worry.
We get a two-show, man. It's gonna be all right, man.
I'm gone later.
I know, right?
All right. Well, thank you for everyone that tuned in and stuff. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to Liverpool 12th Man and stuff.
Yes,
definitely. Thank you, 12th Men, for being on both the streams today.
Oh no, my pleasure. My pleasure. It was fun. It was real fun.
What are you at right now? 12 Man. What are you at right now?
He's underrated, man. Criminally underrated, man.
Criminally underrated. Right.
No, seriously, man.
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I know it's like 250 or something like that.
That's
oh, come on. Guys, you got to get the likes up, get subscribed to 12th Man. I know I am.
Everyone in the chat that's in the chat, if people are watching on the replay, make sure if you haven't subbed to 12th Man channel, sub to 12th Man channel. Before the end of March, we need to get 12th Man to 400 subs.
There you go.
Let me just do that.
No, definitely, man. We got to get you up there, man. This shit is criminal, man. What's good, man?
For sure. That's
right. We got as long as I got the Beige and Reds TV supporting me, I got Elliot supporting me. You know what I mean? We might even have eventually Rasta Crab supporting Elliot. Who knows? The world could always be a better place.
We'll get Crab on board. Don't worry.
We'll get Crab on board.
But big up to everyone in the chat. These three held it down for myself, Crab, and Pops.
Yeah, we gave ourselves teams Capri Sun and stuff. We're the key.
Yeah, Team Capri Sun.
Team Capri Sun.
Yeah.
I like that. But big up to everyone. Everyone have a good night. Smash those like buttons.
When next show is the call-in, right?
Call-in on Friday that you are running.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, guys, be careful. He has receipts.
That's gonna be a bit wild.
Yeah. And then the preview show for
Chelsea is going to be on Saturday.
Saturday? Okay.
Yeah. And then we have to watch along on Sunday for Chelsea.
Yo, they did you dirty, 12th Man.
I know. I see that.
Walmart version.
It's all good.
No.
It's all good. I shop at Walmart and Target. How about that? I shop at Walmart and Target. I shop at Walmart and Target.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Walmart.
Walmart's okay. Target for me, nah, not so much.
No, not much.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
But much love to everyone. Big up as always. Everyone enjoy your night. Peoples, we out.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.